Hi guys, welcome to Soup for the Soul Tarot. Welcome if you're watching this live on TikTok or if you're watching this at a later time after I have uploaded this on my YouTube channel. Today I thought I would be doing a starseed reading, honestly, but I feel like Spirit was really guiding me to do a light worker reading instead. I am not doing personals tonight, just so you guys know that. I just wanted to make that announcement. I'm just doing this one reading for light workers tonight, guys. Okay. I just want to note that my candle actually just released some black smoke. So at this time, light workers, maybe you are kind of working on releasing, maybe releasing the past, releasing toxicity, releasing those, codependent, lower vibrational energies. Okay. Spirit, please guide me to this light worker reading. What do you want light workers to know at this time? Bottom of the deck here, we have awakened spirit, desire to change. And what came out here was divine will, let go of fear. Yeah, I really feel like you guys are right now focusing on releasing, letting go of your insecurities, letting go of the fear of uncertainty, the fear of the unknown, letting go of the fear that the past might repeat itself and you not wanting to relive the past. I also feel here that there is the sense of trust, trusting yourself, that you are actually strong enough to continue on this journey despite, what's going on around you. So right now it may seem like you are going through a lot of change. That you're undergoing a lot of transformation, and it may seem like at times for some of you that maybe your world seems to be crumbling right before you, and you're not really sure how things will shift for the better. I feel like Spirit is asking you if you've been in fear of this change, if you've been in fear of this destruction that's maybe happened in your life, or some kind of tower moment, or, just this shift in energy. You're not really sure how that's going to affect you. I feel like Spirit wants you to know that you are guided, that you are protected, and to just know that whenever you're feeling a sense of doubt, that you could always, talk to Spirit through prayer, through any other method that you find is that lines up with your beliefs and the way you connect with Spirit and your personal connection with Spirit, okay? So I am going to put that here. Also here with the number 12, which reduces to the number 3. Again, I do feel like this is, you are going to finally start seeing some kind of progress here. And right now things may be, you might feel unsettled, right? You may feel like the floor beneath you is a bit rocky. But progress is happening. Change is happening. There is some kind of shift in the season that's happening for you and your environment around you. Let's see here. Spirit. working on at this current moment? Spirit, what are my light workers working on at this current moment? What are my light workers working on? Oh, okay, that's way too many cards. I'm just going to pull one. I feel like it's this top card here. Okay. We have dragons. Slay them all. Okay, the number 6. So again, I do feel like whatever you're facing, whatever is up ahead for you, to know that you again are strong enough to face this, whether it's something that's physically going on in your environment, or if this is just those fears that are just inside of you. You know, this girl here, she's been through a lot. You know, you can see that here. She's been through her fair share of fights. And I feel like, you know, you may be thinking, okay, well, what if I lose? What if I lose? I feel like Spirit's just like, just put that behind you. You've made it up to this point. Okay? This is just another obstacle. This is just another test, so to speak, for you. Let's see. And with the number 6 there, I definitely also feel like this is that fight to restore balance and harmony within your life, within your surroundings, within yourself. Okay? And also at the bottom of the deck, we also had villain. You can always rewrite the story. So again, it's for those of you that are going through some kind of breakthrough or just needing some kind of breakthrough here. This is knowing that, again, you can do this. There is a positive force behind you. And to feel your sense of empowerment, to know that you have the willpower to rewrite and co-create, you know, your own reality. But it does take a sense of belief. You really have to believe in yourself here. You have to really believe that your vision or whatever you're fighting here is in your favor, that this is going to come true. So I feel like Spirit really wants you to know that. Okay. I'm going to pull some tarot now. For my light worker Spirit. I also got a vision also before I even started this reading, as I was meditating for a little bit, and I actually saw like this beautiful white, it's like blue and white peacock, and she looked very luminescent, or this white peacock looked very luminescent, and she was just sitting there in the background, and I do feel like this is representative of a divine feminine energy, and not necessarily, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be a female, but I just feel like this is more of something symbolic of that energy, you know, like something that represents the energy that maybe my guides or Spirit are trying to get across to me, and, you know, in this reading. And what I got from that was there is a beauty to that kind of quiet inner strength. So maybe that message may speak to you on some level. Maybe some of you feel like you haven't been noticed, or maybe, you know, you feel like you're kind of leading from the back, you know. And maybe here you have to kind of come out to the forefront, and maybe that's making you guys a little bit nervous, a little bit afraid. There's something here about you, your moment, stepping out into the spotlight here. There's something about that, okay? It's going to resonate with people on different levels here. Okay, Spirit, I feel like the cards are ready. What's this? I'm going to start with those four, Spirit. Okay. All right. I'll pull another one. Bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Arrows, instruction. Okay. So in the traditional Rider-Waite, the 10 of Arrows represent the 10 of Swords. And I feel like, again, maybe for some of you, with that in mind, maybe feeling a sense of defeat, a sense of exhaustion, feeling like this cycle has really took a lot out of you. But I feel like Spirit here is wanting to let you know that this was just a lesson for you to learn from. Again, you do have this support behind you, this strength behind you that's really helping you aim and fight and reach your goals, or to help you fight whatever battle this is that you're coming up on here, or that you're facing, okay? All right, let's turn these cards here now. We have the 9 of Bows in reverse, the 7 of Stones in reverse, the King of Vessels in reverse. I'm trying to move that to the side here a little bit so I can make room. The Hooded Man, which is the Hermit card in the Rider-Waite Smith deck, and the 4 of Arrows in reverse. Okay. And I did mention change, right? That you guys may be going through at this time, or this period of time feels, again, makes you feel this unsettled energy. We did have that butterfly, which represents what? Change and transformation. Okay. So I do feel like that is confirmation. I feel like the energy that you guys are in, or that you guys are going to be in the near future here, is in this Hooded Man energy with the number 9 here. I feel like it's trying to go within, trying to look deeper for answers within yourself, or trying to listen and observe and see if any answers or any signs kind of come towards you, or any messages, maybe through, for instance, through animals such as birds, right? Animals can actually send us messages, and sometimes we don't even notice that. The universe actually sends us messages all the time. It's just that maybe we're just not in alignment with what, with a certain energy for you to kind of take notice of what the universe is actually telling you. Some of us, are still trying to decipher its meaning, and I feel like you're here in this hermit energy, seeking answers, trying to gain knowledge and wisdom from this experience here, and feeling a little lost. Maybe you guys, my light workers, are feeling a little bit alone at this time, or you just feel like you've been on this path for a while now, and you're just not really sure. Maybe at this point, you're possibly at a crossroads and wondering what's up ahead. So I definitely feel like here, in a sense, you're kind of asking for direction from the universe, from spirit, from a higher power. With the King of Vessels here in reverse, I definitely get the sense here that a lot of you are holding back, trying to control your fears, trying to control your emotions, or I should say, trying to control your fears by trying to control your emotions. And I also feel like here there's a sense of expecting something to happen. Again, maybe you're waiting for some kind of sign, some kind of answer that will help give you some kind of confirmation that things are going to be okay, that this is the right path for you. Again, it's going to be different for each and every one of you, right? With the Seven of Stones in reverse here, again, we did talk about that releasing, that letting go of things that are no longer working out for you. And that could be scary, right? For some of you, it's you've had some kind of foundation or some kind of strong belief, or maybe this is your physical reality. For some of you, maybe it's a job, and you're going through the shift, you're going through this change, and as you heal, you're realizing that, where you're at, it doesn't suit who you are and who you are becoming in the present moment, So I feel like there's a lot of uncertainty and instability there. But just know that this is, again, shifting you more towards a positive outcome, that this is actually for the betterment of your growth and your healing. But again, with the Four of Arrows in reverse, with this healing that you're doing, with this releasing, I feel like you guys definitely need more rest. During this period of time, during this phase of releasing, it can be draining, right? And I feel like you need to honor your body and take some time out for you to actually give yourself enough time to sleep, to have an adequate amount of rest. Also to take note of what you're consuming. What kind of foods are you putting into your body? I do feel like health, right, which is that Virgo energy, is pertinent to you at this time. Let's see. All right, Spirit. I feel like I can clarify some of these messages. Let's clarify and confirm some of these messages here. Also, I do want to say with this Nine of Bows in reverse, maybe for some of you, this is you're facing someone or a situation that is scary, and maybe this is upcoming. Maybe this is, for instance, a person you have to face. For instance, maybe this is somebody that is after you at your job, or this is some kind of bully if you're in school. Or for others of you, it's more of a circumstance, right? Rather than a person. And I feel like this person, although they do have, or the situation may be very difficult, or this person may have bad intentions, if this is a person, again, just know that as you're healing and restoring your body and restoring your health, that is going to give you a considerable advantage, okay? So just know that. Let's see. Spirit, please clarify these cards, please. Don't worry about them, or don't worry about the situation, okay? Too much. The Moon card, the King of Cups in reverse. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh. The King of Wands in reverse. Okay. The Six of Cups. and the High Priestess in reverse. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Devil in reverse. Again, it's getting releasing those fears, releasing those uncertainties. For some of you, it's also releasing codependent energy. I do feel like there are multiple people possibly involved here. Okay. For some of you, it could be some kind of partnership here as well with the King and Queen of Wands in reverse. Maybe it feels like things aren't going the right way for the both of you at this time. And this is a true pair situation, but again, there is some kind of obstacle possibly in your way that's keeping this from moving forward in a healthy connection. And again, there is this fear of the unknown. But just know that some kind of, some bridges will be mended here. There is going to be some kind of reconciliation. There is going to be some kind of apology. There is going to be some kind of union here. Or at the very least, having resolution within your situation, even if you choose to, let's say, let someone go here, because there's multiple people here. For some of you, you could be letting go of somebody, you know, from your past that has caused you a lot of turmoil, a lot of grief. If this is some kind of relationship situation here, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could also be platonic. And maybe for some of you, it's choosing to release that, or choosing to release this person and knowing that they no longer have control over you, and they can no longer emotionally manipulate you, and, you know, moving forward here. Okay. Again, right now, you may not have all the answers. Right now, you may be a little bit confused and uncertain, but that's okay. You know, I do feel like this is part of your healing journey. As you continue to release and continue to move forward, I do feel like certain things are going to be becoming more clear, are going to become more clear for you. Okay. Let's see. Spirit, what advice do you have for my light workers? Spirit, what advice do you have for my light workers? That are in this predicament. Okay. It's interesting. This almost reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune card in the tarot. I don't know why, but it does. Okay. So maybe, again, this represents change. But also, I do feel like there's something here about timing. Divine timing, okay? Since you're on Earth, light workers, you understand how buildings are built. Yes, a good solid foundation, and yet flexibility too in case of earthquakes. Truth be told, you can't offer something sustainable unless it is built from a solid base. Whether it be an idea that takes form, one step at a time, or an actual house that needs a sturdy foundation dug, poured, and built. We want to remind you of this because you might need a little encouragement to see this is true in your life at this time. Celebrate the fact that right now you can repair the cracks in the foundation of your life effortlessly, as well as do a general sight check to ensure your hard work is being well supported. Do this and know you are building your life on a perfect and sound foundation that will allow you to welcome the many miracles waiting for you, waiting to come to visit. We're so happy for you and so intrigued by what you're building. Yeah, so you guys are about to build a new foundation here, and that's what you're clearing this old energy for. For some of you also, I got a message during that. With this other person here, if there is another person or another energy involved that's influencing this connection, know that this past is going to be released, okay? Know that you're working through that at this time. Okay. Spirit, where is the situation headed? Show me the kind of change that's going to impact my light workers. What's going to happen here, Spirit? What's going to happen here? Oh. Okay. We have here nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Again, we just talked about, or the last card we just read mentioned staying flexible, right? And I do feel like right now this is trying to go with the flow, trying to coast as best you can, even though you're going through turbulent waters right now. Okay. And a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. This Libra energy has been coming out quite a lot for me lately, okay? And I believe for other readers as well, at least the readings that I have watched recently. So again, there is going to be some kind of karmic balance that's going to come into play here, okay? And I'm going to read this here. And that will be the end of this reading, guys. Full moon in Libra. Okay, flipped right to the page. And this says, light workers, the full moon in Libra, the sign of partnership, of falling in love, and of closely relating to someone else. Since full moons are about climaxes and conclusions, this card suggests you're either about to start a new relationship or that an important existing relationship is changing somehow, perhaps coming to an end or moving to a new level of commitment. It's important to remember that people come to us for a reason and sometimes just for a season. If a relationship is ending now, it's doing so at the right time, so try not to fight it. This card can also refer to a professional relationship. There is a sense that you need to balance your ego with someone else's needs. A win-win outcome is possible with give and take. Doing so might be the answer to your question. Attune to the moon, let go of that which is falling away, seems like that's the main theme of this entire reading. Additional meaning for this card, see the other person through the eyes of love. It will change your perspective. It's time for you to make a firm decision. Time for you to focus on yourself for a while. Look after yourself, but avoid vanity. Now is the time for a makeover. The teaching, no matter when you pull the full moon in Libra card, it encourages you to find a balance between your desires and those of the people around you. Balance is a very Libran energy, and the full moon brings things to a peak. Dramas and upsets bring partnerships to the fore. Libra energy also brings love energy. Negotiations are easier. Okay. So another message that I got here, if this is resonating more also from a relationship perspective, know that this chaos, this sense of destruction here is happening, or this change is happening for you, in part because it's also highlighting the cracks in your foundation, okay? And so now you can take notice of that and kind of address the situation here. Whether you choose to release that situation or choose to continue to address that, acknowledge that, and see how you can work through that to rebuild or to, at least fill in those gaps so you can build a stronger and more stable connection. Okay? All right, guys, that is my reading for light workers for the month of February, at least. If you guys resonated with that and you guys missed the bulk of the reading, this will be posted on my YouTube channel, which is the same name that I have on my TikTok, Soup for the Soul Tarot. It will be uploaded at the latest tomorrow, and that's just because it just takes a while for it to download and then for it to upload onto my YouTube. or if you just want to check out other readings that I have on there as well, please feel free to like, share, comment down below on any one of my videos. I definitely would appreciate it. And also I'd like to hear, you know, your personal stories as well. Especially for this reading, I'm actually really interested in, you know, your personal stories and what maybe you guys may be going through at this time. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching.